Good afternoon. I'm Thomas Buchanan. I'm on a water fast. Today is actually this is week 2. Today is Wednesday, August 25th. So it would be week 2, day 3. And as many of you know, for the first week, I don't permit you to have any fluids, water, coffee, anything liquid at all. That allows your body to discharge some of the fluids that it currently is carrying for that first week. Since I am on week 2, I'm allowed 3 8 to 12 ounces of glasses of water a day, and that's all I get. I get no food, certainly no coffee, no caffeine. Caffeine will cause liquid retention in the body. I don't care what the experts tell you, caffeine is bad for you. But and let me stop here and say I'm a little late today because of a viewer comment. I knew it sounded familiar, but I just couldn't place it. And then, it's like the light bulb came on. So I had a viewer contact me, and she said, Thomas, I wake up exhausted. I wake up more tired than when I lay my head down each night to go to bed. And I just can't explain it. Now, a lot of the people, most of the people that view this channel are not just fat, but you're obese. And I can smile because I've walked down your path, okay? I've not been fat. I was obese. I started at 315 pounds. But she really intrigued me with her comment. Now, I've been through so much on these water fasts that I had to search prior experience to come up with a solution on this one. And it was right in front of my face, but I didn't see it. And so this is 2 solutions to your problem and her problem if you've got the same. If you wake up more tired tomorrow morning than when you went to bed tonight, there's a couple things going on that you need to be aware of. And I went through this. I even forgot that I went through this. But I want you to call your doctor if you've got insurance. And if you don't have insurance and you can't afford to do this, I've got another solution for you. But assuming that you've got insurance, call your doctor and ask him for a referral so that you can get a sleep study done. And what they will do is they will monitor you. You'll go to XYZ location overnight, and they will focus their cameras on you and hook you up to some wires. And they will be able to determine if during the night you stop breathing. Now, funny story here. Let me deviate a little bit because my wife, my wife would, when we slept in the same bed, she said, you sound like a freight train with your snoring. And I didn't really put 2 and 2 together until some of the other pieces fell into place. This is what was happening to me, and it's what I think is happening to you, even though you may not even be aware of it as she is. I think what's occurring is you are stopping breathing multiple times during the night, and then when your body resumes taking a breath is when you let out a large snore that would rattle the house. So trust me on this, follow me on this. So if you have insurance, if you can afford it, go to your doctor and ask him for a sleep study referral and have that done. And what the sleep doctor may ask that you get is a CPAP machine. Now, I've used a CPAP machine for probably the last 15 years. And basically it's just a mask that goes over top of your nose, and you breathe through your nose. It forces air up your nose while you sleep with your mouth closed. And it's been a godsend for me. So once I figured out I was stopping breathing, and I wouldn't stop 1 or 2 times a night. I mean, we logged this. I would stop breathing up to 18 times a night. Now, you know, I would not stop breathing for a half hour or 2 hours. I would only stop breathing for 1 or 2 or 3 minutes. But it was just long enough to make my body exhausted, because obviously when my body would resume breathing, I would snore loudly, wake everybody in the house up, and I wasn't sleeping well at night. I was stopping breathing during the night, and I attribute that to my weight. Now here is the really good news. Let's assume that you're poor and you cannot afford a $10,000 CPAP machine. It looks like basically a little smaller than a toaster with a mask attached to it that you wear each night when you go to bed. Let's say you can't afford that and you don't have insurance. Then trust me, what you are doing by going on a water fast and losing weight is going to help your breathing. All of that fat you have around your body, your buttocks, your thighs, your liver, your organs, your heart, you've got all that fat around all of your organs, your lungs, and they're not being allowed to function as they should. And the more weight you lose, the easier it's going to get to breathe at night, the more rested you will be, and as you lose more and more weight, you will sleep better and better. Now, you know, hindsight's always 20/20, but I've got to tell you, I would wake up dog tired. I would wake up completely exhausted the next day because I had not slept good all night. Well, what do you do when you're exhausted? You do 2 things, right? You reach for the coffee. Why? Because it's got caffeine. It will perk you up. And during the day, you're eating candy bars. You're eating everything in sight to give you energy so that you can get through the day. Right? I mean, pizza, cheeseburgers, Big Macs, Whoppers, French fries, milkshake, anything to help you stay awake and get you through the day. So again, the more weight you lose, and I take my hat off to each and every one of you on this channel, you are doing a fabulous job. Keep it up. But just be mindful that if you wake up tired, I play blackjack. I would bet you a Benjamin that you are stopping sleeping during the night, and you're not even aware of it. So this is one more reason for you to go on a water fast, to stay on your water fast, not to cheat. Okay? Give me 4 weeks on a water fast. Give me 4 weeks. The first week, no food, no liquids. Week 2, 3, and 4, you're allowed 3 glasses of water a day. 1 for breakfast, 1 for lunch, and 1 for dinner. It can be anywhere from 8 ounces to 12 ounces per glass of water. Okay? Nothing in the water. You can't put lemons in it. You can't. It's water, water, and water. And again, the more weight you lose, the better you're going to sleep. The better you sleep, the more energy you're going to have the following day. The more energy you have the following day, the less you're going to need to eat, because you're sleeping longer and deeper, because you're losing weight. So break the cycle. Stop reaching for the food for energy. Stop reaching for the sodas and the coffee. Stop going to Starbucks. Okay? Eliminate the caffeine. Again, it causes the body to retain liquids. It does not help you sleep. It hurts you in the long run. So those are my comments for today. I apologize for being a little late. I'm still working on some technical issues. I told you, I made a solemn promise to you that I would go live sometime this week. Obviously, today is Thursday, and it's pretty much 7:20 in the evening here in Texas. So it won't be today. But starting tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, I am going to try to go live from tomorrow and going forward. So if you'd like to join me live, 4 o'clock Central Standard Time is when I try to update my channel. And I am fully intending on going live tomorrow. So I can take your questions live, your comments, and feel free to bash me. But understand this, if a 66-year-old man can figure this out, so can you. If a 66-year-old man, and I literally, I mean, I'm getting ready to get rid of my CPAP machine. I mean, I have lost over 100 pounds. I feel better today than I have felt in 20 years. So stay true to your water fast. Don't cheat. Do something for you. And people always like my sayings that I try to end with. I've got a simple one for today. It just basically says this: make yourself a priority. Make yourself a priority. You are worth it. Make yourself a priority. Walk with me down this journey and down this water fast journey. And let's do this together. We can do it. It's not going to be easy. You know, as I said a few videos ago, somebody said, well, I've got your solution. You want to lose weight, stop eating. Well, really, honestly and truly, he was right. If you want to lose weight, stop eating. So set your goal, wait, and don't do what I should have done. I forgot to take a picture of myself at my starting weight. So get a camera, give it to your friend, and have him or her take your picture, your fat picture, I call it. And post it on the refrigerator so that when you have an urge to cheat, you can look at that picture and go, nope, I'm not going to cheat. I've come too far. I'm making myself a priority, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this for myself. I hope you've enjoyed today's program. Feel free to leave me a comment, a question. I hope this channel is an encouragement to you. When it comes to weight loss, I have been to hell and back. I've been on Jenny Craig, Nutrisystem, Ideal Protein. I've eaten the prepackaged foods. I've lost the weight and gained not only what I lost back, but even more back. And this is the first time I've ever found something that is allowing me to keep the weight off. So you can do it. And again, I say this often, but I mean this, truly mean this. If a 66-year-old man can do this and lose over 100 pounds, you can do this also. Stop using food as an addiction. Stop using food as your addiction. Somebody said to me recently, water fasting is hard to do. Well, it's as hard as you make it. Are you making it difficult? I've got a 2-word response. Stop it. Stop making it difficult. For breakfast, lunch, and dinner, starting week 2 until you hit your goal weight, I want you to look at each glass of water that you drink and think of that as your meal for that day. I want you to drink it slowly, savor it, and enjoy it. And until then, until tomorrow, I trust that you'll stay healthy and happy. Again, I go live tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. It may get good, it may be bad, it may get ugly. I believe I've got all of the buffering worked out, the cameras worked out, and the mics worked out. So we'll see. So be patient with me if everything doesn't go smoothly. But I'm doing this for you because I have many, many great things planned for us. And I appreciate you sharing this channel. Please subscribe. Please like this channel. I'm not trying for 1 million views. I've got approximately 50 people that follow me. But if you know of an obese person that could use a little bit of honesty from someone that's walked in their shoes and in your shoes, send them a link to this video. Do them a favor. People used to say, again, oh, you're just big boned. Bullshit. Big bone nothing. But if you like being fat, if you like being obese, call Domino's, order a couple of pizzas, get a 6-pack of beer and a dozen donuts, and go enjoy yourself. It's called death by food. But if you're truly sincere about fixing your sleep issues and losing weight, stick with me and you'll be amazed at what we can accomplish together. Until tomorrow, stay healthy, stay happy, and I will see you Friday, TGIF. This is pre-Friday. Have a great evening.